So, okay. I'm going to put this one here. This one, when you speak, it'll be very close to you.
Oh, professional.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
And we're gonna
I have the whole hand. I have an AI tracker because I film teachers and it tracks them. I will need both. I will need one for. I just need to wash and soak rice, and I also need to wash that real quick. I didn't wash it.
Yeah. Bowls are either like here.
So,
Yeah, that would be perfect.
does those beans come out this way, or they come longer? Or do you have
No,
to-
I had to snap them, but you can buy them. I think at Costco pre-snapped.
Okay.
I think at Costco. But you know, it's healthy for us to do that.
It's like, after I make the hummus at the house, and then my wife, she said, you should have just did it there. Which is true, because you know what? It is tricky how you get, at least for me it is, because I'm not professional. And it has to cook, the way how we start to look at it and see how it progresses, and it makes it a little bit easier to understand. That's my
Okay, colander.
But if you buy the can, it's gonna be a lot easier than doing
It's
it
okay.
with the
I don't
fresh,
need it.
beans.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, I think I got it. I just don't want
let's
to.
see what Nada doing now.
Okay, here we go. Soaking the beans. Why do we keep them in the water? Because when we put them in the pot, they will take some of that water with them so that they won't stick and burn easily.
Okay.
I've already kind of rinsed them. We'll just let them there. And then I'm going to get this roast. Now this is basmati rice, but we usually use Uncle Ben's long grain rice.
Okay.
It's the best, but all rice has to be washed and soaked. This rice though is for Mjadra, and this is pre-prepping because the beans don't have rice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me get
So do you
a
soak
cup measure
the
or a cup.
rice with the warm water, or
No,
just
regular water. Soak it minimum 20 minutes. I'm just using this. Oh, here's something. This is a cup measure up there, yeah. So I'm going to assume let me just go ahead and soak, and then I'll tell you when I start to make the mjadra how much that amounts are. Okay?
So your son also likes to cook that kind of?
He has actually a certificate in culinary, but he doesn't do anything with it. Only when he said he didn't like school, and he said, this is the only thing I learned that I like to learn. I'm like, well, that's 90% of kids these days. Do you have a strainer, like a metal? I should have brought mine.
I don't think so, but I will.
Wash the rice.
This is kind of like.
So do you wash
Yeah,
the
that-
rice
no.
until all the milky stuff comes out of it? Or?
Yeah, it takes about 3 to 4 washes. Okay, I have a rice washer / soaker that's too big. The rice will go right through it. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'm pretty expert at this
Big
by
beggar
now.
cannot be choosers,
Yeah, but if it goes right through, it's not, you're not going to have anything to choose. I always wash rice.
Thank you.
Basmati is not as much as Uncle Ben's. Uncle Ben's will have more starch.
So let me ask you another question. So on the rice, what happens if you soak it for a long time?
Nothing.
Nothing. It doesn't kind of soften it like the regular beans when you.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take less time to cook. That's why I soak it.
Okay. So is it a good idea to do that if you're? It all depends.
Depends. It depends on what you're doing. If you're using it for something where you want, like, for example, Indian food. Let's just say, when I soak basmati rice, I don't soak it more than 15 minutes, 20 minutes max, because I want the flavors to absorb into the rice. In this mjadra, it's simple. It's lentils, olive oil, salt. It's just salt in it. There's nothing like a stock or any kind of spicy flavor that I need it to absorb. And it's going to absorb, everything's going to absorb olive oil, which we will throw in. But let's start, that's soaking. I'll get back to the mjadra afterwards. Okay, we've got, let's say, I don't know, I have lots of, I've got 3 pounds here. Okay, but that's for a big family. 3 pounds will take at least, I put, per 1 pound, I put a medium onion. 1 pound, a medium onion. You just chop it. But I'm just going to put 2 large ones instead because that'll be enough. Yeah, let me chop from over here. I think it's easier for, okay, let's get a knife to chop. And if you will get me a pot. Is that pot ready?
This one?
Yep. Okay.
No, it's, oh, this is for the hummus.
Okay.
It's got the garbanzo.
Yeah, it's got the beans in it. So,
Oh, you know what, I forgot to bring
any
my
pot, medium
nuts.
pot, that's fine. I'll need something like that, 2 of those pots, and I'll make 2 dishes here. Really easy. Trick with if you're going to chop onions. It doesn't bother me too much, but I know all the tricks. There's one, if you peel it and cut it from the center first, and don't cut the ends off, it won't.
Right.
Or if you put it in the fridge ahead of time, it'll help. But I think white onions are not as bad as like yellow onions. Yellow onions will make you cry. So I just make it medium chop. I don't have to have a very fine chop for beans. Yeah. So we're just doing that one. The chopping from Mjadra is different, so. I always say for lubia, that's what it's called, lubia. Lubia bzeit, bzeit with oil. But lubia, or green beans, are,
I thought the lubia is a little bit thinner.
there's
green
different,
beans.
no, there's different, it's all green beans. There's French style green beans, there's different kinds of green beans.
Yeah, it's French style.
French style,
Okay,
that's
this is
that's
the
just,
one we use lubia with.
yeah, the one, French style, I use it when I want to just boil it. When I take that, I boil it and put garlic and salt and olive oil on it and eat it with bread. Oh my gosh. Just as an appetizer. It's unbelievable too. That's a good recipe.
To me, that's meals.
Well, if you want, you could go ahead and after I'm done with this and cooking, you can, well, I got to show you how to chop the mjadra, the onions. I don't really think there's that much to do. Honestly.
Well, we have like 3 pairs of hands here. So go for it.
Yeah. Well, we've got that done. Okay. Now, in Lebanon, I don't know about Syria. Probably they do the same. Let's see, which one will I have the mjadra and which one? I'm going to put this one, the
I think
lubia.
the lubia will be on the left pot.
Yeah, mjadras, this is huge.
Mjadra's gonna be
It
more
should be about the
like-
same size, but
Is it?
yeah. But I think I'm going to start with this one. Okay, let's put this on medium. Do not put olive oil on high. Never. Medium heat. But this olive oil is, I get it from Costco. And I'm telling you, for the price, if you're going to not have to get, I mean, I get other oil as well, but this one is the best value.
They're,
it's-
they're $20 off now than the regular price. Do you know that?
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's because they're maybe a little bit older. I don't know.
No. It was like $60, and now they dropped them to like $4.
Well, this one is like
$49.
$13. This is like $14.
When did you buy this?
100% Italian extra virgin olive
When
oil.
did you buy this?
My husband bought it last
A while
time.
back.
Couple months.
Well, it should be like $60 for 2 of them.
Really?
Oh, it's for 2
Yeah.
of them. Really? This is 100% Italian.
But now they have
Extra
them for
virgin?
$39. Seriously.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
they texted me yesterday.
I got a big one from Palestine, fresh
that,
from
tank,
Palestine. It's a tank.
yeah.
Tank. It's called a tank. It's a
Yeah.
thing. And I got one from Lebanon last year, so I was like, okay, these suppliers are going to get me what I want. But this year, because there's war in Lebanon, in South Lebanon, the guy didn't have any.
How much
Okay.
does something like that cost?
It was 18 liters, 18 liters. This is 2 liters, okay? This was at the time $14. And it turned out to be, or more, it was more. The one from Lebanon with shipping turned out to be $13 a liter. $13 a liter.
How about
From
the whole
direct
thing?
from
Yeah, how about the whole
Yeah,
thing?
the whole 200.
You see, last time I paid $250.
I paid $240 for with shipping.
Just a couple of years ago, actually.
Yeah. But that's still worth it because you're
Yeah,
never
that's
going to
not
get
bad
that
at all.
kind of olive oil. I mean, it was like being home. It was like, and my husband's home. It was like, oh my gosh, it's fruity and it's yummy. This is Palestinian and it's good. It's really good olive oil because it's fresh. It's
See, I
it's
don't like
cloudy.
that one.
No, this is not Palestinian. This is, I just put it inside this thing.
Mm.
But this I bought at Costco, but we're not buying it anymore because we're using the Palestinian one. Okay, so that's pretty good. It looks like it's starting to go up, and we just,
olive oil, but we've
if you like to
definitely
come
found
over
that
and
there
see
are
them.
ones that do not taste good.
Yeah, definitely. The ones who know olive oil are the ones who, and people don't realize that, you know, it should be cloudy. If it's fresh, it's cloudy.
Yeah.
And it's peppery. If it's fresh, you got a peppery bite. But every oil is different. Spanish olive oil is different from, depends on the olives. But I think there's a piece of onion that probably dropped down. We need one of those little scoop thingies. Let me see.
You get an overhead view. There you go. Good idea.
Now
Yeah.
you just need a boom mic.
So, if you want to come over and look, just let it go and let it just start getting, and when it gets like down, wilted a little bit and golden, then it's ready for the green beans. This is one of the easiest dishes, and everything here you can get in the store. So not an import store.
Okay.
So-
What did we call this?
This is, well, we say green beans with oil.
Oh, okay.
But it's basically Lubie of Zayt. That's the Arabic, but you can call it green beans and oil.
Where do you get this?
There's a market that you mentioned. I think it's called
It's called the World Fresh Market off of Metcalf.
World Fresh Market.
Right off of Metcalf North. It's like 2 blocks down. And it's really, I mean, I found stuff there that I haven't found since it's newer market. It's not, you know, maybe a couple of years, maybe, you think?
Maybe a year.
Maybe a year, yeah. It's, I'm telling you, everything is in there. I'm finding stuff in there that I never find here. And it's
Yeah.
not, and the prices are good.
Yeah, they have like Mexican, Chinese,
India.
Indian. They have the different. Yeah.
They have Abito spices, and Abito is like #1 in Lebanon. They actually are importing Abito spices, and I started crying. I guess my husband, they have Abito. It makes the best shawarma, the best falafel, the flavors. Oh my goodness. Do we need to put a fan?
That
That's
doesn't work.
broken.
Yeah.
Is it broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Oh.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so we need.
I don't know
that.
who does that.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's see. Give me your name again. I'm sorry.
Jackie.
Jackie and Matt.
I don't know where we got that one from.
I found it on Home Depot, so I would assume maybe Home Depot.
Huh, is it? Okay.
At least I found that exact one. We don't have to get the exact one. We
What's-
can get something that is around the same price, but a name brand where you can get parts for it.
Yeah.
Maybe not brown, but like maybe like a KitchenAid.
What happened to it? Electrical or?
It's got a bad fan motor in it.
Oh, and
I do appliance repair for a living.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm like, oh, good. I should call him for my hair. My clothes dryer this morning was going. I'm like, oh no,
Yep, I can
please.
fix
Honestly, that is one thing. I'm like, please don't make me have to buy a new dryer right now when everything's going to go through the roof expensive.
Oh, I will say dryer is one of the few things you should never have to replace. You should always fix the dryers.
Yeah,
It's always worth it.
yeah. I think
Maybe
it's
some of the newer ones because they have now put control boards in them. If the control board's no longer available or they're charging
yeah. This is a motor thing. This is like
for it, you
squeaky
can get a new
fan.
one for the same
You know,
cost.
like
so.
a belt or something. I don't know if there is a belt in there, but it sounds like what your car sounds
Usually
like when
a
it's
pulley
spinning.
or a roller bearing.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like that. Because it sounds like what your car would sound like if it's... Okay, so look, you can see
Oh, okay.
that's wilting and getting
Translucent.
translucent.
I want to see which
And
one
so
is
then you
better.
just put it in. Now this is how I do it. I just put it in and I do not immediately put the tomatoes in. You want some of that water in it because it just keeps it from burning. And you're going to have to put more water. We don't have a tea kettle, do we?
Yes.
We do? Or, I mean, can we boil water?
Yep, there. It's electric.
This is how much I cook for my family, 3 pounds, easily. Almost, or at least a kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds. We don't, I mean, we seem to, I've had to learn to,
Measurements on me.
no, I've had to, well, it's for 1 pound 1 onion, okay? And for that, you'd probably put in half a can of tomato. I don't think you put a whole can in. I don't know if it's fire roasted and all that. I don't think it's gonna add any flavor.
I went to the doctor not too long ago, and when they took
Should be
my
regular tomato.
kilos, I was like, "Can you tell me that in American?"
Oh God. You know the funny thing, when I got back,
Because they were like, it
From
was like
overseas?
62, 63 kilos, something like that. I'm like, I have no idea what
I
that is.
when I came back to the United States, after having lived overseas for 20 years, now that this is up, you can put it up a little bit.
Okay.
You know, because it's not just cooking olive oil. But it's okay. Medium. 8. It's good. And just move it around, and at this point, let me move this. I like to put some salt. Salt and a spoon. Let me get a spoon. I put this, for every 1 pound, you'll need a teaspoon of salt. You'll just need it. It will. Oh,
You
man.
don't go like this.
That's what I do.
I do. Yeah. But these are not,
Yeah.
you know.
To give us some measurements.
Yeah.
That's how all of our other cooking classes have gone, so don't worry. If you need to just show us a sprinkle, we can go off sprinkles.
I put at least that 1 per 1, and because beans are sweet. And it shouldn't be a sweet flavor when you get it. And I'm sorry, you need more salt,
Red beans and rice.
but the truth is that your 9 grams of salt is what you're allowed to absorb for the day, and this is not that. Right? You know, Doc?
I know, I gotta measure it out.
Yeah, the daily intake should be 9 grams. No more than 9 grams. That's why whenever they're doing the school food and they say, oh, don't put salt in it, I'm like, it's not the salt. It's the preservatives and the artificial stuff in it. It's not salt. Put salt on the pasta, for God's sake. It's
How
terrible.
we preserve food for
It's or processed. It's all we process. It's ultra processed stuff. And I said, it's not that. It's like people who, I love it today. I'm going to say it. They want to cook fries in tallow. I mean, lard. Lard is what they're talking about. They've cooked fries, steak and shake and all that. And they're saying, yeah, instead of that, all that oil, seed oil. I'm like, it's not the oil. It's not the tallow. It's the fries. It's the fries. You're eating all those fries.
Well, yeah, and they're not.
I know, but it's
they're
not the...
But they're not just potatoes either. They're very genetically modified.
And when they come in those places, they're usually flash fried
Right.
ahead of time. And I'm like, make potatoes at home, man.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's excited about some of those. I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
excited for McDonald's to tallow.
I can't eat McDonald's.
No?
Nope. Nope. Okay. In the meantime, if you like, I'll go ahead and cut for the mjadra, the next dish. Okay? Now, mjadra is different. I'll need a frying pan for mjadra.
Okay.
There's 2 kinds. Mjadra, which is lentils and rice, or lentils and bulgur wheat. And that's different. It's called mjadra hamra because it looks reddish because you almost blacken the onions. It's really, really yummy. And it's almost soupy. But this is, I'm going to make this rice thing because it's the easiest thing to make. Thank you, Mr. Roddy, for your help. That's good. I'll need 2 at least. I might need 3. I need a big frying pan too.
Like this?
Yeah, that's okay. Because we're going to put these onions in olive oil and we're going to caramelize them. It's caramelized
I found
onions.
this. Will this work for your other pot?
Yeah, that's perfect for Mjadra. Better than that giant one.
Better than the big one. Okay, I'll put that one.
So I'm thinking, depends on how much people love caramelized onions. My husband's okay with it. Even though he's Lebanese, I'm like, I can eat it like candy. My sons come by and they snack it like candy. Caramelized onions. It's so good.
Should I lower the flame on this?
Please, yeah. You can put it down to medium.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite dishes is fried potatoes and onions. So.
What's the Arabic saying for onions?
Basal.
No, but not the word. What's the Arabic saying about onions? They want men to eat onions. And women to eat arugula. Jarjir. You've been out of Arabia too long. My husband's like, eat that jarjir. It's good for the woman's sex drive. And the male, this is good for the man's sex drive. I'm like, yeah, that's what I learned when I got married to an Arab, that everything's about that.
Now, then, what is your ethnicity?
Actually, I'm half Lebanese. My grandparents came from Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
But
And then other half?
God knows. Mixed European mutt. Actually, our family originated from Russia in like the 1700s. Yeah,
On your
before the
dad's
revolution.
side?
Yeah, my dad's side. Yeah, dad's side. So look, I'm making thin wings.
Okay.
Okay, that's very important. Get them as thin as you can. Oops, that didn't work. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
So now the onions, because you're gonna fry them, right?
Right.
And do you make them dark?
I make them dark brown, but I don't make them black.
But you don't make them black.
No, not on this dish. When I make the other mjadra with burgul, I make them black. But I don't fry them in wings either. It's a whole different dish, but it's the same thing. They call it the same. This is mjadra ruz, so lentils and rice with caramelized onions.
Hi,
She
Runa.
doesn't know how to talk. What are you gonna teach her?
Come closer and say that.
Come on, tell me that again. Got something to say? Buna's had this at my house. This
This is what they're doing to the fish in Syria.
yeah. They don't bother with a knife. So, yeah, this is going to be wonderful. We can even get it going. All that. Okay. This is great. And when we're done, I'll check your work. Make sure you got it. Okay, again. Now.
She's a pretty good note taker.
Yeah, I bet she is.
I'm awful.
Look at that olive oil. See how much I put in? Quite a bit. You want to fry it. And you don't want to high heat fry it, but you want that olive oil to be...
It'll absorb a lot of it.
Yeah, it'll absorb a lot. So,
We can move these things.
yeah, let me go ahead and fry that. Is this one in the front? Yeah.
Oh, is that onion getting you?
How does it
There's
go?
a large and a small
Oh,
size.
so this is
So
the...
yeah, this is the large one. Yeah. Then this is going down. You want between 4 and 5 will be about medium.
Yeah, okay. So now, mjadra,
Come look and
like
see how
this.
the ingredients are.
They're cooking, and is the kettle hot water? Go,
It should be, let's check.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put the roasted tomato. I normally, like in summertime, what I do is I cut up my tomatoes and I freeze dry them.
Oh, okay.
So you can have cut up tomatoes in the wintertime. This is roasted. I don't know why. It's still not, it's fine. It's fine. But you usually put with tomato sauce as
You
well.
need the water too?
Huh?
Need water?
Yeah, I will in a minute. Just let me put these tomatoes on. Just, yeah. Well, that might be, 1 can might be enough for that much. So yeah, half a can for 1 pound would be fine. Or if you want to just cut one tomato, it's fine. But you'll need some. And if I make this in summer, I always puree my tomatoes, a few tomatoes, and just throw the sauce on instead of water. Would you mind? Oh, where's it? Oh, here. Yeah. So you cover it. Once you get that on, you cover it, and you let it just covered. Sometimes I'll put tomato paste in it, but I don't have necessarily. Depends on how juicy the tomatoes are. I might go ahead and put some more tomato. I'll go ahead and put that other can of tomato because we got a lot in. We've got a lot. But it should have a tomatoey, saucy, tomatoey, not thick, but should be able to see it.
Reddish hue.
Yeah, it should be. Fine, it'll eat. Let's put it up higher. And then just let it cook a little bit and then start to taste it for salt. I need a tasting spoon. Excuse me?
So at this point, you don't put any kind of spices except salt, right?
Salt. When we're done and it's done cooking, that's when you sprinkle over, you turn it off and you sprinkle over allspice and black pepper. Black pepper, if you cook it too soon in something, especially if it has tannins, and so can be bitter. So this dish, I do that for most of my dishes with allspice. If I don't boil a meat with whole allspice, I usually put it at the end. Okay. Allspice and pepper at the end. So let me feel that. Needs a little bit more. So that is going to sit there and cook for a while, and when it's done, I serve it at room temperature. I don't even have to heat it, but if it's cold, I'll heat it up a little. Okay. I think this needs maybe a little bit more. I have a gas stove, so I'm not used to.
I miss my gas stove.
So.
I can't wait to switch.
Okay. Normally when I have this much, I do it in 2 batches, but I'm not going to do it in 2 batches this time. That would be a lot. Yeah, I like it to be hotter. It needs to be hotter. I don't like to put onion in hot oil. And the reason is because it will start to brown quickly.
So you put the fire on medium when you put the oil?
Yeah. And then I put it in and let it go up, because otherwise it goes and
Yeah.
yeah. Well, when I fry onions for Indian food, I do it in regular oil, and I do it hot, and I do it deep fry.
Okay.
So yeah, it depends, but olive oil you can't put it that hot. So
Yeah, so it's just.
yeah. So there we go.
Add more.
That's done.
That's neat.
Let me wash my hands. Okay. Should bring in some chairs and let people sit down if they want to.
Sure.
Huh? Thank you. Okay. So this one, let me see. I don't want that. It's a non-stick pan, right? Do we have any tongs that are ended with for non-stick pans?
Up here.
No, that's okay. I'll just use this. I'll use this. It's fine. I'll use this. It doesn't matter. At the end, when I'm done in the end, I take them out. I take them out and put them to the side and let them get. Ah, perfect. Yeah, well, I'll just leave this to help take them out anyway. It needs to be on higher. I think it's just the oven itself. Is this one of those ones that like turns down its heat automatically?
No.
It's not good, because I hate those. Those ones that oh, I go to a certain temperature, I'm gonna lower it
Oh, no,
automatically.
No, not this one.
Oh.
Just a regular burner on top. It
That,
has that sensor.
oh, this one, that one, my mom had that one, and I wanted to die. I said, I'm not cooking here. It made I'm like, who invented that?
Yeah.
You know what happened? Like I noticed in the Mexican culture, they use a lot of heat, intense heat,
Like spice.
and
Yeah,
it's
simmer.
like on those rental property. Not even one man, they even ruin the stoves because of that. And the only thing is you could prevent it with them is to have like hot surface like this surface instead of the other kind. And then if you get in the regular stove with the sensor in the element, and then they can't cook because they need their stuff. And so and then if you get them the other one with the burner, and then the heat is so intense, it starts going underneath that cover, and it goes down to the wire and starts burning it and melting it. Yeah.
Yep. Gas stove is the best.
They last longer too. There's less parts to go bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I mean, my sister has an induction oven, and it's pretty cool.
And the
They're
oil,
neat.
so,
I want an induction burner. Like you can buy just a single countertop burner.
Uh-huh.
I want one just to boil water. Because you can boil a pot this big in like 30 minutes.
In how many minutes?
3.
Oh my gosh. That would save me a lot of time.
Yes,
That's why I use the
absolutely.
kettle a lot, because I
Yeah.
boil the water while I'm doing something else and pour
But
it.
that's literally the only reason I want it for, is just for boiling water. I don't need it for anything else.
Well,
Yeah, so that's then, and let me see, the lentils. So for every cup of lentils, you need like 3/4 cup of rice, but you can put 1 to 1. I'm just used to putting a little less rice.
my dad
I
used to
will-
just tonight, he goes like,
Where's your dad?
oh, he's working. He's on call.
It's on call.
He's on call.
Yeah.
I need the scissors. Oh, there are the scissors. Ah, look,
Oh, in front of our faces.
That's what I
Perfect.
used to do.
Yeah,
perfect. Let me get the.
for the rice. Perfect, yes. All right. So
I put 3 cups in there, so I can put 1, 2. I'll put 4 cups. Now, the lentils I get from the supermarket are pretty clean.
okay.
But we have this thing. But if you're like a lot of places, it depends on where you get them. They might not be clean. There might be stones in them. So you've got.
I could see a little stick in there.
Yeah, see, you have to look the lentils, as my grandma used to
Right there,
say.
right there,
Oh
right there,
yeah,
right there.
I see.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, this is not clean. I got them from a different place. So we got to look the lentils. We got to look the lentils. You don't want dirty lentils. So, okay, note to self, don't buy them where I bought them this time. That is not lentil. Not stone. Oh my God, I've never seen such dirty lentils in the United States yet. So I will never buy them at this place again. I will definitely. Because I haven't had any dirty ones in the ones I normally buy. Looking over the lentil. Yep.
Wow, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, without my glasses too. Yeah, I do this. You had to do this all the time overseas.
Yes,
Yeah.
I knew that overseas, but I've not done it here too much.
Well, don't buy them at Aldi's then. I bought it at Aldi's. Don't buy it.
Good to know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the
Oh my God. Good thing I'm checking. Yeah, because I was like, I saw something and it reminded me to tell everybody to check. But now I'm kind of angry that I bought it. Even the ones I get from the import store, like the red lentils, are cleaner. The black lentils, they're cleaner. I don't know. These are considered green lentils.
He's digging for worms.
Stones, well, stones and sticks and stones. And okay, so I think that's okay. If I see anything else, it'll float to the top usually. So I just need a,
Should we do anything with this? It's starting to boil.
yeah, just, it's down, it's simmered. It's on simmer. I need another batch here. I need to get this open. So I think this will be enough for even if we have 20 people, they'll eat. They don't have to eat a whole bunch. It's just like,
Yeah, just.
yeah. Since there's 2 or 3 dishes, 3 cups of lentils. In Lebanon, they go and they get them, and then they do and they fix it and they put them in sacks after they clean them. So they get a giant one that they get. I can see more light here, and they clean it. They slowly. They do everything. Frika, everything.
What is it?
Frika is green wheat when it's green before it hardens into a berry, and then they take it, they cut it, and they put it over a fire and toss it and roast it in its shaft, and it becomes smoked. It's smoked green wheat. Then they take it and they rub it. Mfarrak is rub. So it's called frika, and they rub it to get the wheat, separate the wheat from the chaff, the wheat berry, and it's tender because it's young. It's pure whole wheat, and it's smoked flavor, and it's green.
And
Should be green.
What do they do with it?
You eat it with chicken, and
Oh, okay.
you boil a chicken with spices, and then you boil that with in the ghee and roast it and cook it in the ghee and put chicken over it and nuts and stuff and vegetables.
There are trays in there.
You know what? Now here we could do it from this if you want.
Well, I think I got it. I think I got them. It looks like it's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, anything else is going to roast the top. I'm going to check it real quick. I'm going to give a little stir to this. Yeah, it's turning. The color's turning.
Oh, okay.
So, and the green beans are turning. They're almost done. Just a little bit more. Doesn't take very much. I mean, doesn't take long. No, not at all.
The onion stuff is smelling good.
Oh, Boona's going to come back here and want some, but no.
Remind him what he said about your.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, so when I wash these, and I will wash them very well. I always just rinse them normally, but this time I see I'm going to have to wash them. Now, when you do this, you can see when you go like this, anything that's bad is going to rise to the top.
Those little sticks.
Yeah. See, they're going to rise to the top because they don't have weight.
Yep.
I do the same thing when I make with bulgur wheat, which is cracked wheat.
There are some little bits of stem.
Yep.
Yeah, I do that too with my lentils, but I've never actually had things come
Right. Don't blame it all.
Yeah, I do it too. I mean, so once in a while you might find one little thing that was missed, but in general, in the United States, you don't find them very unclean.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. See? We don't want to eat that. I don't want people picking out sticks out of their... It kind of makes me upset that I had to do that because I thought, oh, this is easy. Yeah.
Maybe it adds to the flavor.
Yeah. Not my flavor. Yeah, I think that's about got it. And the last bit.
So let's see, you put 3 cups of rice and about 3 cups of lentils.
The lentils I usually put a little bit more of, so I put 3 cups of lentils and 2.5 to 3 cups of, I went ahead and put 3 cups of rice.
Yeah, here, I'll have
So I made it 1-to-1. It's easy to make it 1-to-1. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, let's get this. I forgot to get this water boiling.
sorry.
That's okay. It's
There's
not my
hot water in the...
Yeah, if there's hot water in there, we'll put it in.
Okay.
And then we can always add. I have something I do is I boil it a little bit and then I throw out the water because it makes the lentils more light because it has grit on it, but I'm not going to do that today. It's fine though. That's just a
That's all that's
thing.
in here, but I can get more.
Yeah, we can get more going. Huh?
How much water do we need?
You need to boil these lentils. So I would say, they don't take very long, but I would say for every cup you would need 2 cups.
Okay.
Okay? And then you can check it. That would be somebody for me. And you can check it and see. Excuse me. I think that's high. Yeah, in the front. Excuse me, it's my son. Hello? No. I don't know. I will check and I will send you. Okay?
I want you to remember that you are.
Live?
Mic is on and live, yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy.
So if you want to cuss him out, make sure you hold it until after the class.
Okay, how do I forward this?
Well, Rodney, maybe you could tell us a little bit about when you make hummus, you know?
It all depends. Let me, since we're talking, let me get that one. It all depends what kind of beans we're gonna use. Are you gonna use fresh beans or are you gonna use canned beans? What's the most common thing you would use probably? Canned beans. What I would do with the canned beans, I get them out. You know, shake that thing good because sometimes there is a settlement and that stuff is in it. Some people, they tell you to go ahead and drain it out. And I don't. I like to have that taste in there. And so what I do, I just dump it in a can. And then after I dump it in a can, I put like a little bit of baking soda in there. And this is really, I think this is very important. If you do not do that, the taste of the hummus you have from the can is not going to taste as good. It tastes okay, but it's not going to taste as good. Plus, when you put the baking soda in there, it's going to help it cook nicer. And trust me, it's going to add an extra flavor to it. And you don't have to put a whole lot. It all depends. If you're going to have 2 cans in there, probably half a spoon of baking soda. Not a tea. That's kind of the small. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes you got to be careful. Yes, like that one. But you got to be careful sometimes not to put too much because it could make it bitter.
Yeah.
And then
It softens it well.
yes, it makes it very soft.
Completely soft.
Right.
And makes it easy to, it doesn't become grainy.
Right.
When you process
I mean,
it.
and then when you grab it after you cook it for a little bit, but you have to keep an eye on it. What I usually do when I bring it to a good boil, and until that stuff is start coming up, that white stuff will start coming up, and then I turn the heat underneath it and to the medium, and just be careful not to have that stuff overflowing and messing up your stove. You know, which I do all the time. My wife really gets mad at me. So anyway, after you do that, and then you let it smear on there for like maybe 5 minutes, and then you check it to make sure that beans have become very soft. Because when you grab the bean itself and you smash it, it should become like a cream, like a Nivea. And that's where it's like, okay, you got it primed up to where you want it to be. And really, the hummus, I mean, there's a lot of time. If you want to make it with the tahini, and then it takes a little bit longer process. But it's like, for example, like what we have here, it's just like this one here. It's ready. Actually, the hummus is in there. You could eat it this way, but what you could do, you could add like garlic and lemon juice and olive. I think what we'll do now, since this is ready, and we could do a dish and we could eat it. I mean, it's going to be very quick and easy to do. The only thing is we have to peel some of garlic, and we have to squeeze some of that lemon in there. This dish it's very good if you do it everything fresh, you know. So we could do that once. But I mean, if you want,
Like a small bowl?
yeah, that's fine. But let's go ahead and do this one here. Well, we all could do that.
Yeah.
Let's have somebody squeeze it. Let's see. We need the only thing is we need that squeezer for the lemon.
The juice, lemon squeeze. It's done.
Is
Okay.
it done? Go. Let's
It's
look.
done. I have turned off. I'm going to remove it from the heat. And I'm going to put the spice on it. I've tasted the salt. It doesn't need any more. And I'm going to get black pepper.
And this is the lentil right here. It's boiling. And here's the onion.
Let me see, black pepper. Where's the black
And
pepper?
here's the lubie.
Where is the black pepper here? Maybe. Oh, here's some black pepper. I'll just use it. Sorry.
You good?
So, this is done. Now, it's not going to boil anymore. So, I take a little bit of black pepper. You have to eyeball it. Not more, half teaspoon maybe.
Half teaspoon.
Because it's maybe a little bit. That would be a lot for, so quarter teaspoon for 1 pound, maybe.
Okay.
And then this. Now, definitely, I would put a whole, half a teaspoon for a pound. And this, I'm going to put a whole teaspoon, heaping teaspoon, because that gives it that sweet. They call it bahar hello, sweet spice in Arabic. Yeah, because it has, because it has that flavor of all the other spices, but it is sweet.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And then just leave it.
Half and juice.
Done. You can serve it. I always cook it and I leave it. I cook it in daytime and like eat it at night. And just leave it there.
Fantastic.
You can leave it. I've cooked it in the morning and left it to the evening on the stove.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it doesn't go bad. And this one especially. This one, Mjadra, will not go bad. I've made it so many times in the morning.
Hot water, I think, is done.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Lentils cook quickly. So, I'll put it down to the 7. Yeah, I do. I'll need a little bit more. Should be, I mean,
Tell me what.
okay,
Do you need the raw?
that's enough. Just I want to give it a little more water.
No, yeah. Fantastic.
So if you do like 2 cups of lentils and 2 cups of rice, I would say you need at least 4 cups of water. But 4 cups of water with the lentils. You start with the lentils, getting them done. They have to cook at least 10 minutes. They have to be halfway done before you put the rice in.
Oh, and you put them together.
Yeah, but I need a plate, like a serving plate, and paper towel over it to do these onions. They're going to be done in just a second. There's a lot of them, that's why it's taking longer than normal. Sometimes what I do is I
That's
just
okay. It
basically...
will taste much better.
Yeah. I take the onions, oh, maybe not on here because it's right there. That's fine. Thank you so much. But I do the onions ahead of time usually. That's the first thing I do, get it out of the way. And then I work on the lentils,
Yes.
you know. And then I make extra because the kids come by and a snack. Yeah, think about onion rings, only not with batter, but it's so sweet. It's like candy. Yeah, that's what I do. I love it. I love them. Yeah, the truth is I make some for myself too.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I figure it's a healthy snack.
Here's this. that you-
Thank you.
I have one of those from Pakistan.
It's heavy.
Yeah,
I need to get one.
I have a wooden thing, a round wooden pestle, but the which one's which? I don't know. That we call it.
Mortar.
The pestle is the thing you hit, right? The mortar is the the one's marble. It's marble, and then
Yeah.
it came with a marble one. I'm like, nah, I got a wooden one, big round ball at the bottom.
I like the wood one too.
Yeah. It's like
That's what
kibla. They used
But
to
you
make
know
the kibla.
now what I do, I have a little container, like plastic, about this big, kind of small, and then I just put that stuff because that's where I'm going to mix the garlic and the oil and everything, and so I keep it there, smash it really good, and then add the oil and the oil and
Do you need all of this?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. All of it, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I kinda
Okay, so
forgot what I was talking about.
see about these lentils.
Then take out the onions or
Huh?
tell me what I can
You could probably, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, start taking them out. You don't want to overcook them.
I'll take the browner ones.
Yeah, take the browner ones. That's what I do. Okay.
The lentils are cooking after the rice yet?
I'm gonna put them down this a little bit. I'm gonna put it in there a little bit. Yeah, they're cooked enough. I'll need, now, because I soaked the rice, I need about a centimeter, which is about that much of your pinky, which you just measure it on your spoon and go like that. That's the cover for the rice. You don't need more than that over the lentils.
Okay.
And if you do feel like you need more, you can always just add a little more water.
Okay.
But that's how I do it, because otherwise it'll get too mushy.
Yeah.
And you
that's what
don't
I do
want it
too.
too mushy.
I just
Because,
do like eyeball or something. I didn't know that
Yeah.
that was like a thing.
yeah, I know how much it is. Because my family said, when I learned, or my family in Lebanon, excuse me, honey, said, oh, it's just moisture coming. That's okay. They said, it's about the size of your pinky. I'm like, about 1 centi? And they said, yeah, 1 centimeter. Okay, so,
Fantastic. Now, what we're
I'll
gonna
need
do,
more.
we're looking for the salt.
water, but here's a trick.
Thank you.
Okay, where's the water? Oh, the water?
Let me keep up.
Water, it's in the corner.
Oh,
Right by the
okay.
white top thing, right next to it.
I gotta keep up with you, Neda.
All right, so here's the trick with mjadra and why it tastes so good. I mean, you think lentils and rice, not big deal, right? I'm gonna show you why it's so good. You can take those out. Let me see.
See, there's really not an actual measurement. You see how she kind of looking at this like, okay, I need it to be just a little bit
It has
over.
to be that far, so I eyeball it to, needs just a little bit more. Okay.
So about maybe a quarter of an inch over the lentil.
Which is about a little bit over a centimeter, just
Yeah.
under a centimeter, yeah.
How about quarter inch?
Quarter.
We'll make it a very.
No, that's too much. That's too little.
What?
That's too little. But if you don't soak the rice, which some people are hurry, they don't soak, you need more water. Just, no. Okay,
Can it be made in a rice maker?
give me, please. No, cannot, and here's why. This is why it's so good,
I'll be
people.
right.
Would you mind getting the thing and opening that?
Yes.
You put the caramelized onion oil in it.
That will make it.
And a few
tasty.
pieces of onion, and that's why it's so, so yummy. That, when my sister had a restaurant, and they were making mjadra, but they weren't doing the oil. They weren't putting the oil in. They were just like that, and I came to help her, and I was like, something tastes right. And then I made it for them, and they're like, oh. And I said, yeah, you gotta put that oil in there. I'm gonna put it over here, it's cool. And that will make it great. That oil, and it won't burn because it's boiling, it's not frying, it won't smoke it. But that is what, and it also infuses throughout and makes it not stick together as much either. Okay, so you just, now, for every cup of mixture, I put a teaspoon of salt, because this is very starchy, very, very starchy.
Oh, the salt is
Over here,
Pick up where you left off.
so I had about 6 I'm not gonna put that much. I'll put
going.
4. I know I'll need at least 4, but
Yeah.
after that, then it tastes.
just, yeah.
I never put
make it like,
the exact amount I say in the
Cream. like
recipe. I always put
Nivea.
just a little less. Because you can,
You can always add more, you can't take it away.
and if you're gonna have to take away, you have to drop a piece of potato in there. Anytime you
You just-
oversalt, two choices. You either put a piece of potato in or put sugar.
Okay, sugar.
It's the count, and the same, and the opposite. If it's too sweet,
Yeah, you put.
like I bought canned sauces before, and it's like it's too sweet sauce spaghetti. I put salt. They're opposite ends. Let it cook a little bit, and then we will see. You know what? I don't need this anymore. I don't need this. I need my taster. Only. We'll wash these, and then I only use basmati rice when I don't have other rice, but I use jasmine rice for my Chinese food.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I use
I'm not sure.
Uncle Ben's, that's the long grain one, for my most Lebanese foods.
Sorry, I missed it.
I have 4 kinds of rice I use.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I don't make risotto, so I don't use that kind of Italian arborio. I think this lid is not the lid for this.
They took the garlic cloves.
You know what?
And they're mashing it with the salt.
I think this lid will fit on this better. Yeah, at least it won't go over it. Just for now.
Yeah.
So it needs to simmer at a low, and you got to watch it because it will stick. It will stick because
Yes.
it is starchy.
The juice is still in there.
I'm waiting for my professional, so.
Excuse me.
A little more salt. Needs more salt. A little.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, they have it. Okay.
It's like, man, that's the.
I'm learning from these cooking classes that I don't use nearly enough salt.
It's healthier if you don't really.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you really think so?
You know
If
what?
you don't have high blood pressure and you don't have it,
Yeah.
you're fine. If you're not, because everything needs fun. That's my opinion. It's like, I have never seen.
Jackie has high blood pressure.
I used to.
Yeah, because we cut your salt.
No, if you have, now that's an issue. But if you have no other, I mean, I've been using as much salt as is needed, but I don't like over salt it. But it needs to have the right flavor.
Right.
That's my problem. My husband, he has something in his nose that's not working properly. He's not smelling or tasting as well as he used to. I don't know. What?
Probably from COVID, maybe.
No, before.
Oh,
It's been happening. He's like, there's not enough spice in the kibbeh. And my boys go, are you kidding me? I'm like, what's wrong with me? And so I overspice it now. But if I'm making it for the family, I don't. And I said, you're just going to have to suffer because it's not. It
you got the job, man.
He's good.
Look at it.
Look at
It
it.
starts looking like medicine, man. That's gonna heal you from all your diseases.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic. Now what I would do, I will just go ahead and dump all the lemon in here.
Okay.
If that didn't have no seeds in it, even that stuff, dump it
You
in
want
there.
that? Okay.
Yeah. That's
This
a good healthy
It's
stuff.
like mac and cheese for us. You know how people used to say comfort food mac and cheese? For us, this is our comfort food. In my family, it's not mac and cheese, it's this.
Yeah.
People make it on a Saturday because they have to clean the house and it's quick and easy and
Making hummus.
solves the problem.
Oh, you're doing
That's good.
hummus? Oh, nice.
Now, there's enough
but you
salt
didn't
and
help, so you
enough
did.
water, I don't need more.
That's fair.
There's enough
You
to
got
steam up the rest of the
mortar and
rice. You
pestle
don't
out
need
for
more.
this one? Wow.
Even if you feel like, well, it
Old
needs to
school,
be a little
man.
bit more.
Wow.
Doing
You
it
get
the real way.
process
Yeah.
out. Yeah, really.
You don't need, yeah, I'm just gonna put it on low and in a few minutes it'll be done.
No.
And then you put it out,
This we're doing a different
in a
dish
tray,
than
and
the
then you-
regular one now.
Oh,
these,
this is okay. This is another.
these,
Yeah. Whoops. Let's go back to
how
her.
wonderful they are on them.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's nice to let them spread out and dry a little bit, soak up some of that oil. Oh my God, it's like candy. Look at that.
Exactly like candy. You gotta let everybody taste it nowadays.
Oh yeah. Welcome. Take. I'm used to everybody.
All right.
Yeah, try it.
Guardian up in there.
Is that for the Mjadra? Huh? I'm good. Thank you. I'm all Mjadra out. I can't do any more
We've
Mjadra.
also making lubie.
Huh?
She also made lubie.
I don't.
Lubie, green beans.
Oh, is that the green? The cinnamon, my grandma.
No cinnamon.
Well, it's like the allspice.
Allspice.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do cinnamon and allspice.
So I don't know you though.
Oh, this is Nick.
I'm Nick.
Nick,
Nicholas.
and you are.
He grew
He's
up.
Nick.
Yeah. How did he get here?
Yeah, no. He's Nick. But
So
she
you're-
wants to know more. She wants to know more.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slide down and yeah, you don't need farmhouse.
Yeah. From where are you from? South Lebanon. The family.
South. Yeah, Marjan. What?
Merjayoun.
Really?
Horani.
Oh,
Okay, Nick. So is your family here or are you just here?
Well, it's a long story, but I'm just here now. But back in the day.
Yeah, you the Sweden family, the Aid family, the Farha family.
Yeah,
were you?
yeah, Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, the Eddie. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you
Fantastic,
from?
man.
Merjayoun, our family.
Where?
Well, I'm living in Greenwood, it's southeast of Lee's Summit, but our family is here. My sister had Merjayoun Cafe in Lee's Summit years ago, before you were born.
See, my dad wasn't super into Victor Sweden.
I don't know them. See,
Okay.
we didn't know the Kansas City Lebanese very well. My husband is from Merjayoun, exactly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, I was telling him it's like mac and cheese for us. It's like comfort
Yeah,
food.
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no,
You eat it once a week.
Yeah. No, yeah. When I said I'm a little bit. I mean, it's hard to get tired of it for sure. But after week 5 now, we're on.
Yeah, exactly.
Mjadra.
Yeah.
There we go. It is done.
Spaghetti and marinara has been.
And let me.
That's the yeah.
Now with the mjadra, here's a trick. Go ahead and take it off the heat, and I did the rice one.
Yeah, Father somebody
Huh?
Father does it with bulgur?
Yes.
I haven't.
There's
Yeah,
two,
that's
the
another
mjadra-
dish.
mjadra hamra.
I know there's two. Okay,
Yeah, they're both.
We never did it with.
I did last week. I did it with the bulgur at home. And there's salad, but every mjadra requires a
Keep going.
tangy salad on top.
No,
You just put it on top of it.
Okay.
So a tangy salad dressing is fine, but that's
So
what
these
you
are
need because
chickpeas, right?
it's
Yeah,
sweet with
grab
the onions.
one.
It'll be sweet. So that's why I brought the
And
salad
smash it and then eat it.
and the salad dressing, and we can just even if it's just lettuce.
See that?
Yep, smooth.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, this is cool.
Yeah. This is, and my wife is Persian.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mary.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I knew I'd seen you, but I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, so we get a fusion. She'll make it. It's
Smell
similar,
it.
I can't remember what we call it, but it's like they call it salad shirazi.
That's how it's supposed to
This
smell.
Cucumber, onion,
Okay.
lemon juice,
Yeah.
salad things.
Like
We'll put that on the mjadra.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. Yeah.
So now go ahead and bring just a dish.
Well, we
right
grew
here.
up with this.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so you
when
guys
I
wanna
lived
share the same
overseas-
dish?
I met my husband, and we went to
Okay.
Saudi Arabia.
You put
and
that
then
even with the
I'm
juice
from
like this.
Merjayoun. He's from Merjayoun.
me
We're
see
from
if
the
that's
same
showing.
family.
Oh, yeah.
That's not shocking to you.
No, I am well.
It's really very simple. All what you got to do, you put this in here, and then you put this one in here. So now
Do you want the
we have
complex
to
that's
get
coming
a-
in Wichita, the South of-
take some of that juice.
We don't know. We're trying to
It's
get.
gonna be here in Lowe's
Let's
Hotel.
see.
Yeah, we were talking about trying to get some people.
Yeah, it's gonna be in July. If we're not in Lebanon,
That's good.
we'll go. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take this off, or
You can just keep on the side.
He has one else.
Okay, so
We'll listen to your story later.
so now what you do, you just like 1 cup, and you just put it in there and here, and well, let's do 2 cup. What the heck? Okay. So now let's see exactly. So now you put a little cumin in here on top of it, and then let's see. You guys like olive oil or okay? I think that's what's supposed to. And then you just dump some in here like this on it. And let's see if you guys like hot stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spicy hot?
Yes.
oh,
Burning
you're my
hot?
people.
Yes.
With
Fantastic. You're gonna love this. And
Jackie may not like Bernie, but I do.
huh?
Jackie may not like Bernie.
No.
But
Wow.
Need an cheesecake?
Here we go. And then we just put right
little
here.
shota, huh?
Yes.
it's the red.
It's you could buy this one from the Chinese place. This one here.
It's the same.
I mean, this is good. I like the taste of this one. it does have a different flavor than the regular shatta. You know? Okay, now get you some pita bread. And now we need some salt, maybe just a hair. Some people, what they do, they mix it. They do this number right there, like this, here. You know?
So I like it with it all layered.
Okay, go ahead and dip and see what you think. If you need some salt, more salt. And
You want to smash it?
no, this is
Just
the
eat it with the
fastest.
bread.
This is the fastest, the easiest.
Okay.
Okay, and then when you do that,
It's just chickpea
we're
salad.
missing a very
It's just
crucial
hummus
step
salad.
here.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought hummus was smooth.
no, this
I'm
is
confused.
another dish.
Must have been missing out on
This is another dish. So with each bite, you gotta taste it with this one and see how it tastes.
With the lift.
With the lift, yes.
The turnips, pickled
The
turnips.
turnips.
I've never eaten one of them.
Oh my gosh.
the red 40 references.
The red is from beets. They put beets.
No, not these ones. This is red 3, which just got.
Oh yay.
Yeah, right. Because we've gotten those before.
You're poisoning me.
Yeah.
Why?
It should. That's how we make it. You know, with the beets.
beets.
It's easy. Why do you have to put red dye
Does it
when
need
it's so easy to
salt?
just put a little piece
You
of
need to
onion
take a
there.
little bit more stuff in it, in your bite. You need to be generous.
All right, let's
Good,
try some.
good or not?
Hummus patini. Why don't we put it on top of the chopping board?
Okay, yeah,
And then
But
it will be
there we go.
less, or I mean, even the hummus, so that it will, if it drips, it's.
Nick, try it.
Huh?
Try that
Where's
stuff.
the beans? Where's the allergy? Where are the beans? Where did you get the beans?
They're fresh beans.
From somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
What? Why?
He has
I'm
a
allergic
strong
to
allergy.
peanuts.
Oh. Yeah.
But this doesn't have.
Yeah, but if it was near his hole.
Eden's really
Those are, yeah, that's fine.
This one's okay.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
So it's just those.
I might have to risk it.
It's very
You guys
good.
might have to drive me to the hospital. That looks really good.
So
When
good.
you have your allergy.
I mean,
What are you looking
Anaphylaxis.
Do you have it where just the powder in the air?
I don't. Apparently that's
You
not.
carry an EpiPen?
So we got.
He's doubled up, ready to go.
you see what you. Let me
You
see.
do that.
Yeah. We're lousy with doctors around.
I used to be allergic to
He clearly likes to live dangerously. So.
Well, let me have the name of the.
Peanut on the inside of the shell.
What's
if I
the
eat
name of the
whole
shop,
thing,
though?
It's fine.
Eat the whole thing.
Yeah, if I eat the shell and everything, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
she's a psychopath.
I didn't know you could do that.
You.
Yeah.
Who would even think to do that?
Peanut
It's
shell?
all whole peanut. You're like that.
An elephant will do it.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I borrow a piece of paper real quick?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna write something down. I'm gonna write the type of shot that he uses because it's good.
Dude,
What's the
You
type of
see-
shot though?
this one here. Where's the shot?
and Kali. Not.
Vietnam Kali.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah. Kali.
It's
Okay.
from the Chinese store.
Oh, okay.
I think it's vegan too.
Yeah, but should be.
Huh?
All of them should be.
But some of them, yeah.
Why would they
Some
not-
of them they don't say vegetarian. Maybe they add something else to it.
I don't think so.
I don't
It
know.
should
I think it's the worry of if there's possible
Guys, help yourself with
they
it.
can't put
Oh my
vegetarian
God, that's
on it.
good.
I mean, we could make some more too.
How do you do that? I mean, is it just chickpeas?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about.
Chickpeas.
If
And
you
then
cook
it's-
them properly
I mean, that's not
Lemon?
like any chickpea I've ever had.
and use baking soda,
Lemon juice and
that's
garlic.
the
Is
secret.
that it?
Garlic.
That is
soda?
the secret.
And
You got to be careful
Cumin.
not to
Yeah.
see, I
overdo
put
the
cumin
baking
when I make it
soda.
which, as a salad with chopped up little like
But that dish, I mean,
pepper, hot pepper, and
a lot of time
and
I do
green
it.
onion and stuff.
I
and
do
then
that
put olive
dish
oil on and
because I feel
lemon.
lazy to do the
I do that
grinder
way.
and clean it
Yeah.
because I don't want
Which
to
is
clean
very,
it
you know,
later.
but this is
You know,
different.
and this is, and this one you're supposed to eat it hot, hotter than this. You know, but hotter than not the
Okay.
spice, temperature wise.
No, I think it's supposed to have more spice.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
I don't want to do it to her.
but
So
when you
good.
like, if you get your own dish, if you want to do it,
Yeah.
get your own dish
Lemon garlic.
and do that, and then
Very good.
you know.
Here's a piece of candy. You know this candy, right? Nick, you know, my husband's one of his closest friends is called Najib Swaidan in Lebanon.
There was My dad wasn't really into it. He tried to distance himself as much as possible.
It can be overwhelming.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's like third generation. Yeah, he's like played baseball. Right?
Are you done with your dishes? Oh, you are done?
I'm like trying to like relearn a lot.
I didn't hear that Mjadra's done. Oh, let's do that one
Oh,
then.
that's great.
Oh my goodness, you got a lot of writings.
Yeah, she said you gotta put a tangy salad on top.
You got to put
My dad
what?
was first married lived in
Tangy
the
salad
90s.
on top of the.
Oh, guys, what I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a dish here
Okay.
for later if people wants to eat it, and then we'll make the hummus.
Oh, I see.
So this is, I think I should have made more hummus.
Or you mean to make more
Why?
beans?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. They want to learn how to make hummus. Everybody's
Huh?
had hummus. This they've not had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they would just
Yeah.
prefer to have this. You
I mean,
know?
I mean, to be honest with you, I eat this one all the time because
Easy.
Very good.
yeah.
Very good.
I'm gonna make that one home too.
What I was gonna do, I was gonna go ahead and do this number here, and this is sticking out too much. It's not coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very. I always had the same issue at home with the cumin. It doesn't pour easily.
Yeah. So
It's
Grind
and
it.
then
Yeah. Well, it sticks.
Oh yeah. Well yeah. It's the original
I li-
Lebanese.
I-
In the jar. Get it in.
I like hot stuff, man.
Me too.
At church, I were doing Lenten cooking.
So yeah, you guys.
Jackie's liking it more and more. The more I, the more I cook hot stuff.
Here, well, I'm gonna put it in here, man.
I'll be there tomorrow. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and do that the hummus.
Okay.
My way, not anybody's way.
She's saying don't interfere.
So.
I got a hummus right here. I got the
Yeah, I mean, I use it differently. I use, like I said, citric acid, and I don't use any garlic. And trust me, I used to love garlic to the point where it's just like I have to make it with garlic. But now, I forgot to put this one on the other one. Shoot, yeah. I think I took it there.
I'll get it out there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got it.
Or you
Yeah.
Thank you.
here we could just take it and dump it there. It's okay. Okay,
Here.
yeah.
Do it in.
And
That way we don't make a mess.
What?
Ronnie, do you do lemon and citric acid, or do you?
No, this is
Lemon,
it wouldn't
garlic,
taste
salt.
good with citric acid. This
No, I
is
meant the hummus.
it has to be fresh.
Yeah, I meant the hummus.
The hummus with citric acid because
No
it's no lemon. Yeah. So what I'm gonna
It
do, I'm
lasts
gonna mix
longer
this one here.
because lemon will go bad,
Oh yeah.
and so will garlic. So
The only thing is I don't know if it has salt. Maybe they could salt it. Dang,
I
this
would
is
put some
smells
salt.
good, man.
I would put a little salt.
Huh? Does it
Salt.
need some salt?
Yeah, put the salt.
Okay.
Salt it up. Why not?
If it needs salt, that's fine. And then we'll see if it's good.
Yeah.
After that, people can put their own salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a-
It's starch. It needs salt.
But actually, it's just like with this one here. You don't wanna cook the beans to. You see how I'm smashing it even with this one here.
Yeah,
You really
turn
don't
it.
want to do that. But even though it tastes good, no matter what, you know. So
It'll get eaten. It's like
so
butter.
right here now we're gonna come to this side right here, Sarah.
You don't. This one.
And so what I usually do, we need somebody who could make like 1 spoon to, and then let me see, small cup. Small cup. Do we have a small cup? Well, maybe we could use this one.
Here.
Where?
On the right and the
What is it?
corner.
It's just like a cup like this.
Just use this. Or here,
Okay.
use this.
Yeah.
You actually do
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Just 1 spoon.
You mean
But
mix it?
except let me see how much I gotta see.
Okay.
I think that should be enough.
So what do you
As a
think
matter of
you're
fact,
doing
it
with
might
the
be.
citric acid?
I'll get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put 1 spoon. maybe about like almost like the size of a lemon and a half. You know, just if you want to squeeze a lemon and a half, maybe, or 2 lemon.
About a teaspoon.
Some people they like it lemony. Some people.
No.
No. I mean the liquid.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the liquid. I'm sorry.
How much powder you put in there?
Huh? Well, 1 spoon.
Ah, spoon.
I want 1 spoon like this,
Teaspoon water.
Okay, so you mix it in with the water, and you were
and
saying,
you stir it to the point like now it looks like there's no more, just a hair. It's okay.
dissolve.
Yeah. So we're good. So I don't add this one until. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the hummus now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 spoons. I mean, that's how I measure it. You know, I'm sorry. Okay, now to the salt. So what I do with the salt, I just give it like almost how much I kind of think is need. Okay, this much. I don't know.
That's probably the amount of salt.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We'll need at least a teaspoon.
Whenever I make this, I'll call you and I'll ask.
Ronnie, come for the salt.
And you just grind it until it becomes really soft. It becomes like, I mean, it wouldn't leave even with the peels from that one, it disappear, man. It just goes, nothing. Let's see how smooth. Come and look and see how smooth it is. Yeah.
It is?
Huh? No tahini yet.
Oh.
yeah, that
Oh,
looks
wow,
like,
look at that.
like pancake batter or something like
Yeah, it's really good. Yes. Okay. Stick your finger in there and taste it. See if it needs salt. I don't trust him.
A little bit.
No, it's very good, man. No, it'll
like
be too,
salty.
It'll be too salty because this is too salty. Now what I do?
That's a bucket of tequila.
I was gonna say, where do you get a bucket of tea?
40
Home
pounds?
Depot.
Okay.
40 pounds of
Yeah.
tahina?
Yeah, it's almost gone. So what I
When is that from?
so what I do? I go ahead and do like probably 2 cups, and I'll tell you what. No, this is maybe not a cup and a half. Usually I should have put more hummus, the beans, more of the beans. We'll see what it comes out. Now we just yeah, I need some more because I want it to be thick. I need the spatula, not the that kind of
You need a spatula scraper.
that kind of
That right there, the
soft
white-
one. This,
the white one?
yes.
Good, isn't it? I do my Instant Pot. I make the hummus all the time. I like Instant Pot. It's beans. I don't have to worry about it.
If you wonder why your hummus sometimes doesn't come out good, because many people they become very cheap on tahini. They don't want to put tahini, the proper amount of tahini. Sometimes,
Buy it in 40-pound batches. It's pretty cheap, right?
no, actually, this is like $100 or something like that. I forgot exactly.
See how it gets whiter? That's the tahina.
Yeah.
That white should
Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more, maybe a half more cup in there. I want it to be thickened. And after you put the citric acid in there, after a little bit, and you're gonna see how this one, the citric acid, is gonna make the hummus turn white. See now, I don't know if you could see it to start thickening up a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting creamier.
And also what you could do, the hummus, when you make hummus, everybody tells you you gotta make it, it has to be cold actually. The temperature of the hummus is not right for that, to make this type of hummus.
Yeah.
It has to be cold. It has to be.
Or at least room temperature, at least, not hot.
So what I do, you could put, I mean, there is no measurement for the, there's no measurement to how much, it's warm. Now this is the citric acid. That's it for each one. So less than half a cup. Yeah, and now you see that juice, sometimes if you want to dilute it, you dilute it with this juice and keep the flavor fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. But let me see this one here. Make
Thank
sure.
you for doing that. That was bothering me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Actually, it's a little bit thick. Because, I mean, if you want to consume it, all of it now, that's wonderful. Yeah, do it this way. But if you don't want to consume it today, you're going to leave some for later, it will harden so much in the refrigerator if you do it too thick now. But now, if you want to bring, let's see.
Let's get a bowl for you.
Yeah,
Serving bowl.
and
Hold on. Let me see if I can find something that's perfect for hummus.
need some, maybe salt,
Here.
maybe.
Can
But you know
use
what?
this, or is it too deep?
I tried to tell you, you need to salt.
Maybe that one for
Let
the
me
hummus?
do, well, dude, I'm not giving you the right measurement whatsoever. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You know, I don't know. I mean,
We'll play around.
you know, I was thinking it's like now I keep it's not.
This is why you got to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
That way you know.
I'm
You'll
gonna
get a
I'm
better
gonna put the
rating
rest.
than you thought.
I'm gonna put the rest of it, guys. I'm gonna put the rest of it.
Food processor.
Okay, I changed my mind. I'm sorry.
Does that food also belong to you?
Huh?
I have a 16. Poison ivy. Well, you can't get it anymore.
I really want to add some of the other juice.
I think we have one, but I don't think we used it. We always use it.
Okay, guys, I really want you to come and taste it now, and then I'm gonna put the other stuff and we'll see how it tastes.
So we get some pita bread?
Yes.
Try it.
Come and taste it. And it's okay. We all have the common cup in the church, so it's not gonna kill. Don't be scared. So,
No double dipping.
and even if you like to have some of the other stuff with that, you know. Don't tell me you're allergic to that stuff.
Some, I have seen some though where they make it with peanuts, or at least like near in the
Yeah,
same.
I don't know.
Who does? What kind of
Yeah.
psychopath is doing these things?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're plotting against me.
It's good, Marty.
Wow.
It's good. Even I like it.
Totally different from anything I've ever had.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one here. For now, we'll put this one here, and mix it the final one, and then we'll put it
I
in.
used to have garlic in it.
It just needs to.
That's what you put on the top, in the
Right,
middle, a
right,
little bit, and
right.
people can dip into it.
Okay, remember that taste. Wash your mouth with
Your
something.
palate.
Yeah,
Right.
and see. Well, I'm gonna see if you guys could tell a difference in the taste. Does it need salt or anything, or it's okay?
Let me see after this.
Okay. Because this one, believe it or not, this juice, it's salty. So sometimes, yeah, I remember before I thought, oh, I need to put a lot of salt, but with juice you don't need to. If you add that juice, it can make it really bad. Okay, guys, bring your piece of bread and come and take one. It didn't mix good. It didn't mix good. Okay.
By the way, it is about 4 o'clock.
Guys, have some of that left if you like. If you don't like it, don't eat it.
What?
What they call turnips.
Ah.
Yeah,
okay.
use that with a turnip.
It doesn't need salt. It's fine.
It's good. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's the way.
Now the next one is going to taste different.
The next recipe.
I'm sorry.
But it's so smooth, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to taste. It's not going to taste the same. Unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and put it in a pot, in a tray.
I'm gonna put this with the lubia. The lubia though can be served from this, right? Directly.
Yep.
And the mjadra, what should we do the same thing? No, I need that out in a tray.
If you want, you can use this, because I think he's going to use that.
Yeah.
Or you can
Do you think I should? No, I need to put it out. So there's something.
like ladder. Whatever is yours.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I think in the pot it's okay too.
Well, yeah, I want to put the caramelized onions all on top of it.
Okay, let me go see. Oh, we can get.
Oh, yeah, there's one. This one. This one. Here we go.
It's really good with the chili sauce.
Is it?
Adds just a little bit of sweet to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that red stuff.
Yes.
Very good.
All of the pot.
Yeah.
Where'd you say you can get that at? Chinese store?
Chinese store. That's where I got this one from.
Well, let's go make it home.
Mm.
Oh, it's a lot, isn't it? If there's leftover, everybody can have it. I can serve it tomorrow.
It's cooking time.
Yes, exactly.
Who's cooking?
That's it. And Rodney, boom.
Is that Mjadra?
Mjadra.
Mjadra. That's so close. That's a nice smell. That is awesome.
And now, while we decorated, we put a little bit of that. Actually, put this stuff in here, and you know what? That juice, if you put on there a little juice in there, that become amazing. That's it. So, and then you put that stuff in there.
Oh, no, not that.
And you put this stuff here. Okay, so this is the one. This is how you make the hummus.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like I said. Now I'm gonna make some more for tomorrow, actually. But you don't have to be here for the class anymore. We're done. But this is. If you have questions, tell me, because I know I'm not a good teacher,
No, thank you.
and I know I know now the next one, the next batch is going to taste completely different.
Well, let's sample Roddy's fine.
The trick
Yeah.
to teaching it is they can follow a recipe. They don't know the hacks and the little bitty things that nobody can tell them.
Yeah,
That we can tell them.
Well,
This kind of thing, that kind of thing. Don't do this because it'll.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Roddy,
people.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
You did an
Appreciate it.
awesome
Thank you
job.
so much.
Thank you,
Welcome.
thank you.
Sell this.
And you see, you gotta put some of that stuff.
It's
in.
really good with those.
You gotta.
understand where the peanut butter taste comes from, but now I do.
Yeah, it's the nuttiness of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It does have a strong tahini taste.
huh? You know what? If you don't, you see some people.
Do you see how he buys it?
It's Some people they like to taste the hummus more. I don't.
No, I don't. I don't
don't.
think anybody in the Middle East likes it. It's the tahini.
No, that's how it's
That's
supposed
what
They
makes-
don't put enough in America. Tahini.
Yeah.
They don't put enough tahini.
Right.
It's more chickpea paste here than it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's
How
beanie.
people make it, it's like, this is different. That's like
Yeah.
what I've had
Yeah.
when the old people make it.
Yeah, yeah.
More like that.
Yeah.
More beanie, less tahini?
No, the opposite. That's the American. That's the as have you ever seen? You've got to see Rami. His name is Rami, and he makes a tabbouleh. Tabbouleh is a salad we make in the. That's a wonderful, wonderful vegan
I've
food.
heard of
Like a
it.
knock-
But it's
No idea
wonderful.
what it
It's
is.
got crackers. But he does
Wow,
that,
man,
and he
this
does
is
hummus.
Roddy makes
He does the
this
hummus
good.
song and the
Roddy
tabbouleh
makes
song,
it.
and the hummus, and he's like looking at not enough tahini, and it says white people's
Okay.
black bean hummus. White people black bean hummus. We don't make hummus. It's so funny. But yeah, it's
Is it
Everything I do,
almost
I make
time?
Either barbecue or pork.
Polish cold. I lived in Hungary for 4 years.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It's very similar.
Oh, absolutely.
Very similar food.
Yeah, you get Eastern Europe. It's pretty much all the same.
Family has
This
a
is-
full
Okay.
sauce.
Well, you guys go ahead and go.
Lots of
I'm gonna
garlic.
just finish up this one
You never can go wrong.
because I don't want to take it home.
Garlic and
You can shut it off. I think we're done.
I don't know how to shut
Yeah,
off.
that's okay. We'll just do